Hi everyone, this is my new book, My Feelings Workbook. This is an interactive workbook for children to learn independent self-regulation skills. I specialize in self-regulation, so I wanted to create a resource that children and families could use in the home environment and also have something accessible to anyone, anywhere that wanted to work on these skills. So this book, do a little bit of a flip through. Every page is a standalone worksheet, so you can do it in sequence or you can just jump around and find any worksheet. It's incredible. I use this in almost every single session that I have with a child. So if we want to go in order, it follows a 5-step process to learn independent self-regulation skills. Step 1, awareness how we feel. Step 2, identify how we feel. Step 3, choose a response. Step 4, feel better. Step 5, repeat steps 1 to 4. Every step has interactive workbook pages to teach children those skills. So we're not just teaching them mad, we're teaching them also what they feel when they're mad and then learning to identify that. So in awareness that we feel, this is arguably my favorite page in the entire workbook, but it goes through, learning how to feel what's happening in their body. We have some meditation activities. We have exploring our feelings. We have sitting with it. So good. And then step 2, we go to identify how we feel. So once we know how we feel and have that awareness piece, we get to label it. Also, the awareness piece is really important because I find that children that have really big feelings perpetually kind of sometimes go 0 to 100 and lack that awareness piece. It's actually really critical to build self-regulation skills. So important. Anyway, so we have individual feelings. We have one feeling at a time. It's so good. So it goes through the big feelings and then it ends with love. So it also goes through the positive feelings as well. In some of these pages, like feeling out of control, how to safely express our big feelings, when I want to hit others, that's a big one that comes up a lot in my practice. And we not just teach them what the feeling is, but then we learn to help them figure out an adaptive response. So you have anger, what to do, scared, how to feel safe, frustrated, bored, sad, calm, happy, everything. We got it all here. We also help them learn what to do when they feel good. So it's not just focusing on the challenging feelings and the responses, it's also whatever feeling you have, what's the adaptive or what's an appropriate response. So we also do, when we feel good, we continue to feel good and build on that. And then this goes to my favorite part, arguably in the entire workbook. Step 3 is all just coping skills, and choosing a response whenever we have a certain feeling. This is a place where they can go through and write down what works for them because not everything works for every person. So we're kind of teaching them that as well. What works for them. They can label that. So we have coping skills, appreciation tree, appreciation jar, gratitude jar, acts of kindness, gifts. Oh my gosh, it's literally so good. Expressive drawing. So these are all things that they can do when they feel a certain way. How can they ultimately feel better and how do they do that? We also get to the nitty gritty here. We also teach them when there are challenges, how do you respond to that? So it's not just like, oh, there's a problem, find a solution. We teach them how to find the solution. So pivoting a thought, finding the solution to the problem, what to do when there's conflict. We also practice giving them language to work through challenging moments. It's all in here. It's so good. Then ultimately they feel better through the process. And then we've learned to repeat steps 1 to 4, independent self-regulation. This is also something that adults can do. The reason that I learned all this, not only did I do all this with children, but I learned this myself. In addition, we have a co-regulation parenting book coming out this year. I'm so excited. I'm also in the process of building an entire self-regulation course for parents and adults, so I'll keep you updated with that. It's so good. And there might be an option for simulated practice and challenging moments, so you can practice these skills with children and like tantrums before it actually happens. Incredible.